Hey guys, welcome to the Velvet Talk where I discuss the latest celebrity news. But before that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and smash the bell icon for the latest celebrity news. Alright, so jumping right into it. So Britney Spears recently revealed in her new memoir, The Woman in Me, details surrounding her and Justin Timberlake abortion during the time they were dating. Spears mentioned that in the memoir, he said we weren't ready to have a baby in our lives. She also mentioned that Justin was not happy about Britney, her being pregnant. She mentioned Justin was so sure that didn't want to be a father. She says she did not. She says she did not know if having the procedure was the right decision, and that she would not have had an abortion if the choice was left up to her alone. She goes on to say, "For me, it wasn't a tragedy. I love Justin so much. I always expected us to have a family together one day. This would be just much earlier than I expected." Justin also took to his Instagram page to release a public apology to Britney that has gone viral. And it reads, "I've seen the messages, tags, comments, concerns, and I want to respond. I'm deeply sorry for the times in my life where my actions contributed to the problem, where I spoke out of turn or did not speak up for what was right. I understand that I fell short in these moments and in many other and benefited from a system that condones misogyny and racism. I specifically want to apologize to Britney Spears and Janet Jackson, both individually, because I care for and respect these women. I know I have failed. I also feel compelled to respond, in part because everyone involved deserves better, and most importantly, because this is a larger conversation that I wholeheartedly want to be a part of and grow from. The industry is flawed. It sets men, especially white men, up for success. It's designed this way as a man as it's designed this way as a man in a privileged position. I have to be vocal about this. Because of my ignorance, I didn't realize it was all it it was for all that while it was happening in my own life. But I do not want to ever benefit from others being pulled down again. I have not been perfect in navigating all of this throughout my career. I know this apology is a first step and doesn't absolve the past. I want to take accountability for my own missteps and all of this as well as be a part of a world that uplifts and supports. I care deeply about the well-being of the people I love and have loved. I can do better and will do better." So this was Justin Timberlake apology that he took to his Instagram page. I know some of it wasn't, all of it wasn't on there, but yes. But this was the official statement he released towards Britney, and I guess he was also giving an apology to Janet Jackson for the Super Bowl incident that went viral during that moment. So if you guys remember that incident, um, yeah. So my thoughts on the situation. Yes, I do remember that time. Justin Timberlake and Britney was dating. And who would ever thought she was dealing with that during that time? She was pregnant and or was she was pregnant with Justin, and they decided to have an abortion. So I feel like during that time she went through a lot. That probably was one of her most difficult times in her life, in her career, to be pregnant and have an abortion during that time. So I think that that is very unfortunate, that he didn't want to be a father back then. But I feel like if I was in her shoes, if it were me, yeah, we were definitely was going to have a baby. Like, whether he wanted to be a father or not, Britney was a big pop star back then. She had the coin, she had the money to support that child. She didn't need Justin. I feel like if that was the case, she should have had the baby herself, no matter if he didn't want to be a father. I wouldn't, if it was but it wasn't just like she said in her memoir. It wasn't just her decision alone. It was both of their decisions. Where really Justin's decision, but ultimately, ultimately she ended up having an abortion. But obviously she wanted to keep the child, and Justin, he wasn't ready to be a father. So ultimately, Brittany ended up having an abortion. And it's just, it's just said, it's just said that she wanted a family and he wasn't ready. And I feel like, well, if you wasn't ready, you should have, you should have been more careful when being intimate. That's how I feel. Like, if you wasn't ready for the responsibility of a child, you should have just been more careful being intimate. So, I mean, hey, it is what it is. So that's my thoughts on the situation, but it's a very sad situation. I know it was a tough time in her life, but you live, you learn, and you grow, and it makes you a better person. But now both of them have children of their own. I forgot their names with Brittany, but both Justin have a family of his own, and then Brittany, she has two sons by Kevin Federline, and then Justin Timberlake has kids by Jessica Biel. So and what can you say? But yeah, it's just it's very hard to think she went through all that during that time, and but it's this. I feel like this memoir is interesting, and she get to tell her part of the story. So so what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the abortion? What do you guys think about Justin's apology, and how do you feel about his apology? Was it sincere? Did you feel it came from the heart? What do you feel about Brittany and her going through that back then during that time and having the abortion, and dealing with the public eye and being in the public eye? Do you think it was a hard time for her? So, what do you know? I want to know you guys' thoughts. So, that's going to be it for this video. So, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.